Hi and welcome to this week's happy hour. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day, so we're going to keep with the theme of the most important relationship that we have in our life, which is the one we have with ourselves, and how we can develop that relationship through self-compassion, self-love, and self-care. But it's also a really powerful transition period right at the moment as we move on Tuesday into the new Lunar Year, otherwise known as Chinese New Year. And new moons are a really powerful time for setting intentions. And particularly this first one of the new lunar year. It's setting up our intentions for the next cycle as such. So we're going to use that this week, and I've designed a really lovely and gentle guided meditation practice for you that is about setting some intentions for the next year on how you're going to care for yourself. And we're going to use the energies of the new lunar year to help with that. So we're just moving out of what was the year of the snake. And if you follow along with astrology, you would have heard that the year of the snake is a very inward focused, very reflective, intuitive period of releasing, letting go, shedding skins, and being deeply reflective. So it's gentle, soft transformation and kind of very, very inward focused. And what we're moving into now is the year of the horse. And that has a very different energy. It's about action and movement and momentum. So it's about doing the thing. You know, that thing that's sitting in the back of your mind that you've wanted to do, or you've had an inkling that you would like to do, but you keep putting off because you're not ready? Now's the time to do those things. So we're going to use that kind of forward focused outward energy as part of this intention setting practice, and focusing on how our self-care, which we often think of as very kind of gentle and inward focused and reflective, but self-care can be very outward focused. It can be about doing things that you love and about making those steps. So it's not, this is a different way of looking at self-care. So this practice you can listen to over and over again. So you might want to do it every day, leading up and into the first few days of the new lunar year. But intention setting you can do at any time. So you could listen to this every new moon, or you could just listen to it whenever you feel like you want to come back to your intentions again. So have a listen. I hope you enjoy it. And if you are feeling particularly stressed or have had a really busy day, I'd recommend doing something else to calm the nervous system first. Our intention setting and manifesting is a lot more powerful and effective if we come at it from a very coherent heart and mind, relaxed nervous system. So you could go back and listen to one of the other guided meditations from the happy hour. Box breathing is a good one, but any technique, even just sitting in quiet solitude or going outside and sitting in nature, just let the body settle and then give this practice a go. Let me know what you think. Hi and welcome to this Lunar New Year intention setting practice focused on self-care. I'm Karen from Real Life Meditation, and I invite you to settle yourself now into a relaxed, comfortable position. You can be either seated with back support or lying down. Pause if you need, and make yourself comfortable. When you find the perfect position, just allow the eyes to close. Relax through the face and jaw. Let the shoulders fall away from the ears. Feel the breath flowing in and out of the nostrils in its own natural rhythm. Notice the sensations of your body. Feel where you contact the support below and sink down into that support. Feel your body grounded to the earth below, completely supported and at ease. We're coming into a powerful time of transition in the lunar calendar, in the final days of the waning crescent before the new lunar year. As we move through these final days, it's an opportunity to surrender to whatever has happened over the past year that's outside our control. Letting go of any lingering guilt or resentment over things that we cannot change. Allow a deep sense of self-compassion and love to wash over us as we move towards the new cycle. Treating ourselves with the care and kindness that we would offer a dear friend. No matter what has come to pass this year, acknowledge that you have done the best that you could with what you had available to you. Now take a deep breath in through the nose, fully inflating the lungs. And then release slowly and evenly through the mouth, drawing the exhale even longer. Breathe in deeply. Then as you again breathe out slowly through the mouth, feel any stagnant energy gently releasing. Breathing in new, fresh energy, and slowly breathing out, releasing any negative emotions, any guilt or resentment. Revitalizing breath in, releasing breath out. Feel the body releasing and relaxing. The nervous system regulating. The mind and body coming into coherence. The new moon is a powerful time for intention setting, particularly as we move into this transition period. We're moving out of the year of the snake with its themes of wisdom, intuition, and transformation, of shedding skins, letting go of that which no longer serves us. The past year may have been a time of deep reflection, planning, healing old patterns, and deep but soft transformation. The energy is inward and reflective, favoring subtle movement, discernment, and self-knowledge. Our self-care during this time presents as rest, reflection, boundaries, and honesty. Self-love as acceptance, honouring our own needs without guilt. In contrast, we move now into the year of the horse, with its expansive outward energy, fast-moving and dynamic action. This is the time to begin, to do, even if it isn't perfect, even if it feels impulsive. This time favours the brave, those courageous enough to take risks. It's a time for expansion, travel, and bold decisions. Making the first move, even when you are not sure you're ready. With this energy, our self-care is fluid, favouring movement, creativity, and reclaiming joy, confidence, and desire. Self-love as permission to take up space, to be seen, to live more fully and freely. Invite this horse energy into your awareness. Imagine wide open spaces, fresh air, movement and flow. Sense the horse's qualities: freedom, strength, confidence, and momentum. Feel the innate sense of self-love within these powerful and free animals, moving through the world with confidence and taking up space. Allow your imagination to bring this to life. The flick of the tail, the glistening coat, the mane rippling as she tosses her head. Now ask yourself, without forcing any answers, where have I been holding myself back out of fear or habit? Where in my life do I feel most alive? What brings me alive right now? And what kind of freedom does my body and heart crave for this year? Over the coming days, reflect on your intentions for this new cycle, keeping these intentions rooted in self-love. As we come closer and closer to the new moon, as it aligns with the sun and earth to create powerful energy to manifest your desires. You can listen to this again and again. Allow your intentions to come to mind, Perhaps I give myself permission to take up space, or I move towards what excites me with trust and courage, or I honor my body by acting boldly and resting wisely, or whatever feels true for you in this moment. Allow these intentions to expand and fill your entire body and mind. Now place a hand on your heart or your belly. Imagine yourself moving through the year with confidence and ease, feeling supported, resourced, and able to change direction as needed. Feel the power within you to act with deep self-love as you move into this next phase. Now take a deep breath and affirm to yourself, my freedom is an act of self-love. And then letting go of your intentions, letting them float out into the universe, and gently begin to bring yourself back to waking awareness. You may like to sit, keeping the eyes closed in silence for a few more minutes. And then whenever you feel called to return, you can bring some gentle movement back into the fingers and the toes. Bring your awareness back into the sensations of your body. Feel where the body is supported. Bring the awareness back to the breath. Expand the awareness to notice sounds, both inside the room and outside. And in your own time, there's no rush. You can gently allow the eyes to flicker open. Thank you for sharing this practice with me.